Hello my dear friends and family. We are seeing a lot of tips and tricks regarding mathematics. I hope these tips and tricks will be very useful to you all. And in my last class we have seen about different kind of tips for multiplication. For example, multiplication of 25, multiplication of tens, multiplication of 100. We have seen a lot of tips and a short method to simplify your big sum, like a big digit multiplication. Okay, whereas today we are going to see about addition. Okay, so in addition, you may think the addition is a very easy. Yes, of course, in case of multiplication also it's a very easy when it comes as a very small digit, like a 15 into 4, 20 into 5. So when it comes as a small digit, anything like a multiplication, addition, division, subtractions, or to apply in any formula, it will be going to be very simple. Whereas when it comes as a very large digit, like a 5324, 10,234 plus 10,564, when it comes as a big digit, maybe you may be very talented. Yes, of course you can do it, but those who may feel suffers of have to by seeing the digits, or when you are attending some competitive exam. Okay, so you cannot each and every time to make a calculations at every time. Okay, so we need some shortcut method, even though it is an addition. So when it comes as a big digit, when we are attending a competitive exam, it definitely we need some shortcut method to simplify it. Okay, this is the first method, aim for 10 method. Okay, what does the aim for 10 means? For example, listen it carefully. So 14 plus 5. So I have taken it as a very simple to make you understand. Okay, so just don't think why we want to apply a shortcut method for a very small digit. Don't take it on that way. For the method understandment, I have come with a very small digit, like a 14 plus 5. So what is the heading? Aim for 10 method. So we want to aim for a 10. That is, this is the first digit, isn't it? So 14 is the first digit. So 5 is the second digit. Okay, so we need whether we want to subtract given number to get a 10, or we want to add a number to get a 10. So if we subtract the 4, we will get the 10, isn't it? So if there is a 10, we want to do any addition, we will easily add it. For example, we have been aim for 10 method. I have subtracted the 4, isn't it? I have subtracted the 4 from the 10. So I have subtracted the 4. Let's keep the 4 here. Okay, then what is the second number here? 5. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15, isn't it? So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So of course, when it comes as a 4, okay, don't again leave your finger. 16, 17, 18, don't leave the finger. Okay, just you understand, I'm just putting a step by step. Okay, so you don't think for the simple step why we want to do such a step. You know, don't think on that way. I'm just for the clear explanation, I'm coming up with the step-by-step process. Okay, what is the first step? Whether we want to subtract the number to get the 10, or we want to add the number to get the 10. I will tell you how to add the number. This is a subtract method. Okay, so we having a 10 here. So subtracting the 4, we will get a 10. Of course, we will add a 10 to any number. It will be easy. So what is the next number? 10 to 5 is a 15. Okay, so again we want to add the 15. The remaining 4 is there, isn't it? So 14, we have remaining 4 is there. How we are going to add it means 5 plus 5 is equal to 10, isn't it? 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. When it comes 4 means, then we are going to subtract the 1. For example, the 5 plus 5 is equal to 4. When it minus 1 means it's a 4, isn't it? So here also we get a minus 1. So then answer will be the 9. Okay, so this is a 19. Okay, so you want to think it on that way, so only it will be easy. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So here there is a 1 is missing. One number is missing to get the 5. So 9. So here 1 is having, we have to put, it's a 19. Okay, so let's see one more time. Okay, so again I am telling, so what I have said 14 plus 5. Okay, what is the method I have told? Aim for 10. Whether we want to aim 10 from here or we want to aim a 10 from here. We cannot do a 10 here. Why? I will tell you later. But we can round this number as a 10, because subtracting the 4 we get the 10. So but don't forget to remember we having a 4. Okay, we want to do. So any number we can add with the 10, it is very easy. So 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. Okay, so don't forget we having a reminder, we having a don't forget to remind we having a 4 as 4. Here number is 4 is having, we want to do a calculation. Okay, we want to do a calculation. So addition. So 15 plus 4, don't think it or don't leave your finger. 16, 17, 19, don't leave your finger. It's a very simple method. What I have told earlier, 5 plus 5 is 10, isn't it? 5 plus 5 is 10. So if we subtract a 1 from here, that is if it 4, then it also we get subtract from 1, so 9. So 19 is the answer. So think it on this way, it will be very easy. Okay, so let's check it with the another number. See here, 12 plus 6. 12 plus 6. So we want to aim for a 10, isn't it? Whether we want to aim at 10 from here or here. So we cannot do we cannot aim at here 10. But we can do a round up the number by 10. So not 10, then here we having a 2 as a balance. So as I told, every time we went the number which we can add by from that by the 10, it will be very easy. So 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. Okay, of course, it's a very small number. We can make a calculation. Okay, 16 plus 2 is equal to 18. So it is a very small number, so we don't need to think like a logical. You can go it with the very simple step. So after 17, 18. So 18 is the answer. Okay. Listen, so this is a aim for 10 method. So we are aiming a 10 for the 12. Here is a 12. So if we are round up the number by 10, the 2 is the remaining. So 10 plus 6 is 16. So the 2 remaining, after adding a 16 to 2, it's a 18. Okay, so whereas we having another types of problem, we'll see that. Okay, so here 9 plus 7. Okay, so if in case of 12 plus 6, 14 plus 5, we just round it up the 10 and we kept the remainder here, isn't it? We just kept rounded up the number and we just kept the remainder as a balance. At last we have added to the number. Whereas here we cannot make a round up the 10. Because additionally if we want to put a plus 1, then it will become a 9. Okay, so how we get an additional number? For example, if you think it like a 10 plus 7, how are you going to get a 17 answer? It's a wrong answer, isn't it? It's of course a wrong answer. Because the question is 9 plus 7. Okay, just keep it as a mind here. So what I said, 10 plus 7 is equal to 17. I'm just adding a one number extra here. So 10 plus 7 is equal to 17, but it is not a correct answer. Okay, just remind it, live with that method. When we adding a one number from 7 to 9, then we will get a 10 plus, if we give the one number to the 10, then it will become a 6. Then answer is a 16. Okay, so 9 plus 7 is equal to 16. Okay, if this method is being a very confused, or you can make a additional one number like this, and we at last we want to subtract, but it take a very time. When it has a 9, it is very easy. When it comes like 28, 27, it's a very wrong method. Okay, but you cannot apply this method. Once again I am telling, what's the number I have given? 9 plus 7. So we cannot make a round up. We cannot make a round up the number. Okay, but we can, if we add a 1 to this number, we get the 10. Isn't it? We get the 10. So listen it. So 7. We are going to give the one number from the 7. So then it will become a 10 and it will become a 6. The answer will be the 16. It is a very easy. Why they have introduced the aim for 10 method means, if a 10 is there, we make addition very easy. Okay. So when it comes as like this, you may think, okay, 7 is there. So if you want to make a 7 as a 9, why can't you make the 9 from the 7? That is giving a 3 number from the 9. If you are making a 7 from 10, isn't it? So 10 after giving a 3, it will be 6. So it will take a huge time to think. After 9, the 3, then you will leave the finger, and if the finger is not enough, you leave the food finger. So it will be take time. And for your it's not will be very easy when comparing the previous method. Okay. So always we will check the number which is a very closest to 10. So here the 9 is the closest to the 10. So for example, when it like a 5 plus 8. So just think, we can give the 5 to this number. Okay, because the biggest number we want to need a one extra step to make a subtraction. It's a time waste. So whereas here it is a very closest to the 10. So if you are giving a 5 to the 8, then it will become a 2, then it will become a 10, then it will become a 3, then answer will be a 13. So it will be very easy when comparable. For example, just to see here. So by seeing a 5 plus 8, 5, 8, no, you need a count. Somebody will when you are a very well versed, they will be splitted like this also. So here is a 5, isn't it? The 5 is here. So 8, is the 8 having a 5? Yes, 8 having a 5 and a 3. So 5, 3 is 8. So 8 having a 5 and 3. So 5 plus 5 is a 10. So 10 plus 3 is 13. So there may be another option to think when apart from the aim for a 10 method. Okay, but if you are not so well versed to thinking a very quick logically, just don't need such a kind of a step, and no need to think this kind of a step. So we can just follow the aim for 10 method. Okay, so this is a very closest to the 10. Okay, so we are adding a plus 2 here, then it will become a 10. After giving a 2, then it will become a 3. So the answer will be the 13. So when comparing our normal addition, the aim for 10 method definitely reduces the time. Okay, so let's see the one more problem. 7 plus 4. So whereas here 7 and 4 have given. 7 is the comparing the 4, 7 is the closest to the 10. Okay, so we want to check whether the 4, from the 4 we can give a 3. We can give a 3 and make it a 10. So 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. Now okay, you can think it on that way. Or you having another option to think as a logically. So this is a 7 plus 4. Aim for 10 method. Always we want to have a set of 10. I will tell you when it comes as a Vedic mathematics. Okay, so basic Vedic mathematics we having some 10 point circle. So at the time I will definitely tell you. For example, they will join this set 5 plus 5, 10. 6 plus 4, 10. Okay, then 7 plus 3, 10. They will choose this set. They will choose the two set of the number which we are getting at 10. So we want to know about this set number to get the answer as a 10. So of course I will going to teach you a 10 circle point method when it Vedic mathematics period. Okay, this is a very tips and like a tricks for to solve the each and like not each and for your big addition, big multiplication, big digit of multiplication, big digit of addition. We are going to also going to see about the proper Vedic mathematics. Okay, so don't get worried. At the time I'll tell you very detailedly, but you can just think we having a set of two number which having the result as a 10. Okay, like a 6 plus 4, 10, 7 plus 3 is equal to 10, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So we having a some set of number which getting a 10. Okay, we can remember it. So this is not a thing which we doesn't remember. We having like an 8 to 9 set. We can remember it. Okay, so if we remember it, if you know about the set, then it will be very easy. You need not to see for the aim for 10 method. It will be more easy when comparing this method. For example, listen, 7 here, 4 here, then 6 plus 4 is a set, isn't it? 10. So we having a 1 here, reminder we can at 11. So it is a very easy method when comparing the aim for 10. So I will teach you very detailedly when it comes as a Vedic when I am going to start a Vedic mathematics, I will tell you very detailedly. Okay, so next we are going to see about multiplications. We having a different kind of tricks to make your multiplication very simple. Let's see that.